Hello, this is Alan Fine, and I'm at the Umstead Hotel in Cary, North Carolina, with General Manager Jim Beley, and this is Insider Travel Report. Jim, thank you for having us. Please tell us about this beautiful hotel.
Well, we're in our 12th year of operations. We opened up in early 2007. It was a dream of the Goodnight family that a quality luxury hotel would be situated in Cary, close to their business, which is SaaS Analytics. And so the dream came true in January of 2007 when we opened. And it's been very well regarded over these years, especially by our local community. And some people say it's actually a gift to the community of Cary and Raleigh, especially in regards to our food and beverage operation and our five-star restaurant, Herons, but also the spa. Initially, when we opened, the spa was an immediate success. And several years after our opening, Herons earned the Forbes five-star for the restaurant, which is the only restaurant in this area with the five-star. And so it's very well regarded by the local community who enjoy what we do. They enjoy our level of personalized service. We spend and invest a lot into our young staff in regards to trying to convert them into service professionals. But it really does give the personality of the hotel. No doubt the Umstead is a beautiful place with its original artwork and its furnishings and fresh flowers and the pottery that we have throughout the property. But I really truly believe it's our staff members that really bring the property alive in their level of personalized service by their expression of their own service skills and the way we treat our guests in a good and luxury way. Well, I think what really impresses me the most is the 18 acres of natural ground and lake that we have surrounding the hotel. So upon arriving, say at Raleigh International Airport, a guest never being to the Umstead would arrive here within about 10 minutes from the airport, right down on the Interstate 40. And they're wondering, where is this hotel actually an airport hotel or a property because of its proximity? And then they step in to our interiors and then look outside in the back and see our natural lake, which is part of the Neuse River Basin of North Carolina, and just the beautiful natural fauna that surrounds the hotel. It's very, very impressive.
You were describing my experience.
Yes. Oftentimes we hear the Umstead Resort, and we're not necessarily a resort. We're a suburban hotel that does things in a high luxury way, but many people interpret it because of the spa and because of the quality of the dining that we are a resort. Now that's worked very well for us in the fact that where oftentimes hotels will struggle for weekend occupancy, we are very blessed to have incredible occupancies on Friday and Saturday nights. Most of that occupancy is local community. Yes.
That's a tribute. Take us around the property, please.
Well, upon entering, you're taken usually by a very unique floral arrangement right at our front door, which changes twice a week. And then as you step in, you see a Dale Chihuly original in one of our tea rooms. And it's usually very, very striking. Why is that striking? Because most of Chihuly's work is usually done in vivid colored glass. This particular Chihuly is opaque. Right. in its look and its appeal. So usually people that know Chihuly's work are oftentimes taken by it. And that goes along, I think, Alan, too, in the fact that when you go through the different areas of the hotel, you'll see that all of our artwork is original artwork from different artists, many of them from the Southeast, and they depict in a image nature. Our ownership is very involved in regards to the selection of each piece of art or pottery that we feature throughout the property. Also, too, which is noteworthy, is 4 times a year, we also feature an artist from the Southeast. Currently, it's an artist from Atlanta. And again, our community really enjoys this. Once we put up a new artist, and we'll in our art quarter, we often host then a reception, and local people that really enjoy art will come in. They're able to meet the artist and then view the artist's work. All of that work is on consignment too. So if someone really endears a piece of art, they're able to purchase it. But I think the art and the pottery, all the pottery is from North Carolina, basically within 90 minutes of the hotel. And that was something that our ownership was just very much endeared to, that they wanted to show off the pottery art of North Carolina. But I think, too, is when you talk about the unusual nature of the property is walking the grounds. I mentioned earlier that we have a 3-acre lake, natural lake, and around there's a quarter of a mile walking path. And along there's certain highlights that we show, and the fact of where natural turtles would be and nesting, and there's other water plants that are there within the lake that really make it very attractive. So on weekends, oftentimes we'll find couples taking a stroll around the lake, and it's very attractive for the property.
Let's talk about the suites and rooms. First of all, how many rooms?
The Umstead has 150 guest accommodations, of which 27 are suites. We have a presidential suite, we have a governor-sized suite, and then we have an array of 4 other styled suites throughout the property, which early on, the suites weren't as popular as the guest rooms were. But as we've matured in our business cycle, we find a lot more guests coming back and requesting suite accommodation. So it's been very, very helpful for the business.
Here we have our Governor's Suite, which is one of our superior level suites that we offer. It's located on the 2nd floor, so it does have that beautiful balcony that overlooks the lake. It also has this separate living room, which is perfect for meetings or for dining before you enter into the bedroom space. It also features 2 bathrooms, a full bath and a half bath, as well as 2 separate closets. All of the guest bathrooms do feature the double sinked vanity, as well as the separate standing shower and the deep soaking tub. We also have these wonderful little black makeup remover rags in here. I don't know if most of you may realize that women, we have our mascara on or we have our foundation, and we always end up staining the towels. However, now we've sort of found a way to avoid that for everyone. And this is our 1-bedroom suite. It has another version of the separate living space from the bedroom itself. It's got 2 separate entrances out onto the balcony as well, which is another great way for you to access it. This is a great room for families to really enjoy too, because it does have that separate half bath from the full bath. It also has a pull-out couch for guests to be able to utilize in this living room. This is one of our spa level suites. It's located on the garden floor. They do have the beautiful patios that lead straight out to the wedding lawn and the outside grounds of the property. This is also one of our disability rooms. The Umstead is committed to welcoming all guests who may have any needs, whatever those might be. And this is one of the ways that we can make sure we accommodate any kind of request or special accommodations that someone may require. One great feature of the spa level suite is the outside patio that sits on the grounds. This is our 24-hour fitness center that all of our guests have access to throughout the day, anytime. All they need is their room key to be able to utilize it during their stay. We also allow our local guests to be able to utilize the fitness center Monday through Thursday if they have spa treatments. They also receive access to the outdoor pool if they have spa treatments as well. On the weekends, however, our spa is limited to our hotel guests, along with the outdoor pool and the fitness center.
And when I think about the Umstead, and I think about both the indoor and the outdoor areas, we're all about art, nature, and wellness. So the art, most of it original art throughout. Then you have the nature, which if you go through our grounds, you'll notice we don't have a lot of planted flower beds or otherwise. We just have sort of the natural fauna of North Carolina. And then the wellness, which comes through in regards to our spa and services that we offer there, and also our 5-star dining in Herons. Also, to support Herons, we have a 2-acre farm, which is about a mile from the hotel. And we have a farmer and a farmer assistant. And this time of year, being August, we're getting an abundance of fresh produce and herbs and other decorations that we use to lighten and enhance our food. Most hotels would have a hard time supporting that type of effort, but due to our ownership and their wanting to be, for the hotel, be our very best, those are some of the things that we do that are unusual. Well, we have an incredible chef, Stephen Green, who has won multiple awards, who has been nominated for the James Beard Award year after year. He has been here for over 9 years as our chef, and he concentrates a good amount of his work day in regards to menu development and the new and the different that we're going to offer our guests in Herons. To be Forbes 5-star in a restaurant is a very exclusive group of restaurants. And so you always have to be changing and reinventing and innovating the quality of your food offering. So in Herons, he's changing the menu 4 times a year according to the seasons. Herons is one of 3 Forbes 5-star restaurants that offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You have Herons, but what other places can people dine or eat or drink?
Well, for the casual diner or the person that wants to have perhaps a more social dining situation, we have the bar and lounge, which we have a great menu of custom cocktails that we update seasonally 4 times a year, along with great selection of wines, either by the bottle or by the glass, and many of the great spirits. We try to concentrate on some local spirits that are being now produced in North Carolina, and our bartenders are then challenged to try to make these custom cocktails with local ingredients.
I'm sure that's fun for them.
Mm-hmm. It is. Well, it's actually a competition that we do. So anyone that's working within the bar and lounge can submit their idea for their drink. And then it goes through a series of usually 2 to 3 selections. The first time we look at the components of the drink and the flavor profiles. The second time we try to refine those profiles. And the third time it's on appearance, using glassware and garnish and what we're going to do to really give it a great zing. Well, as I mentioned earlier, the spa is just a raving success for us and always has been since we've opened in 2007. The spa is about 16,000 square foot of space, and both indoor and outdoor areas that we have. And we want to make sure that our guests have a relaxing experience, that it's just not about a massage or a facial or nail care, but it's overall that the pampering level of service that we try to offer each guest, and that they have a restful experience. We oftentimes offer that or suggest that they would come a half an hour or an hour earlier so that they can rest and be in the right frame of mind prior to their service, so that we can make sure that they have maximum benefit from it. So we offer multiple different massage, different body treatments with different herbs or oils that we use in regards to enhancing the skin and the feeling that permeates within the body. Facials are also very, very popular too, and we oftentimes we suggest to many of our male guests to have a facial because it's something that is very, very helpful and healthy for a man's skin. We also have a nail salon for both manicure and pedicure, which is quite popular. We try to make it as relaxing of an experience as possible. And the success of the spa is because we've had such strong local patronage throughout the years. So the spa is busy literally every day of the week.
I assume a beautiful place like this is going to attract weddings.
Very much so. On any given year, we're usually doing 55 to 60 weddings, so almost one every week. We make sure that if it's a sizable wedding, there is no other weddings being held at the Umstead so that we don't have bridal party running into other bridal party, but it's their space. But it's very, very strong business for us on weekends. Whether it's a Saturday night wedding or a Friday night wedding, it really puts a great environment within the hotel. And we have a wedding lawn, which is surrounded by roses. And oftentimes the families will make a decision to have their ceremony here because of the beauty of the outdoors and the lake and everything that surrounds. But it's wonderful to see how our other guests respond to that too. They all want to see the bride and groom make their commitment together, and it's sort of an occasion for all. Most of the weddings are with families that I would say are within 30 to 35 miles of the hotel. But as weddings have come more of a destination wedding. I wouldn't say the Umstead is necessarily a destination wedding place, but it's more because of the families that are around here. They want the very best for their daughter or son, and that's why they choose us.
Meeting space?
Yes, we have slightly over 10,000 square foot of meeting space. We have a ballroom, a smaller junior ballroom. So the hotel does conferences. Most of our conferences are in and around 40 attendees. We don't do large conventions or otherwise. Sometimes they're larger than that, but most of our conferences that come to the Umstead are usually in that 35 to 40 attendee range. We have full catering services, full AV services that we do all by ourselves. So we have an AV technician manager, we have our own banquet chef, our own banquet team. So every employee that's here at the Umstead is our employee. And the reason why that's so important is so that we can train them appropriately.
Well, as you know, we go out to now about 84,000 travel advisors. What would you like them to know about selling the Umstead?
The Umstead is a very attractive and relaxing place. It's a great place to come away and get some time to relax and calm, and that's what we try to provide in our service. We don't try to rush anyone unless they want to be rushed for whatever reasons, but what we try to do is make it the utmost in pampering and relaxation. And that's why people find us a great getaway for the weekend. I mentioned earlier that sometimes people perceive us as a resort, but actually we're not. We're just a very nice hotel, very nice environment with great service, and that's why people come.
Well, again, thank you for speaking with us and having us, and we wish you the best. You're welcome. So this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.